Shout out to all the VIP members watching this full interview on day one. If you're not a VIP and you waited a full year to watch, hit the join button right next to the subscribe button and become a member for just $2.99 a month. And if you haven't subscribed, you already know what to do. Enjoy the interview. Bory 300, you tapped in with PPhilms. What's the word, man?
What's the word, gang?
Shit, everything's all right, man. Yeah. Everything's all right.
Chilling.
No doubt. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to help tell your story on my platform, all right?
Of course, appreciate you.
Here on PPhilms, we try to get the viewers, the subscribers, the people that love you, to get a better understanding of Bory 300, the rapper, but also Bory 300, the person. So there might be personal questions, but it's only to help the people that love you and what you do get a better understanding of who you are, all right? But so first things first, let's start from the beginning. Where is Bory from?
I'm from Yonkers, New York, north side of Yonkers. Everybody think I'm from the Bronx, Yonkers, New York. Got you.
That is true, because so much is going on in the Bronx right now. Everybody's, and once you start doing drill, you can be for anyone. They can think you're from the Bronx.
I'm from Yonkers though. Facts.
Got you. So talk to the people a little bit about your upbringing. Growing up. What was it like growing up in Yonkers? Because I feel like we said, so many people. We hear the story from Harlem. We hear the story from Brooklyn, the Bronx. What was your story like coming out of Yonkers?
Shit was like any other black teenage kid growing up in the trenches. It was regular. Outside with the guys every day, getting in trouble. It was regular shit. Hey, for me, niggas think this shit sweet. This shit not sweet. This shit just like any other place. For me, that's regular shit.
Got you. It's funny you say that, people think it's sweet or whatever the case may be. There's this common misconception, Yonkers is the boonies and it's so far from everything. Does that get annoying hearing that shit?
Yeah, word of my mother, bro. That shit get dumb annoying to everybody. You're not from Yonkers, you're from the Bronx, bro. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing. Niggas be on us, bro. No cap. For me, niggas be on us, bro. I be trying to have to explain to niggas, it's two different places.
Got you. So, what you saying that you got to explain is two different places. What's one moment growing up out here that kind of stands out to you, that you could kind of make a case that separates Yonkers from other places, or something that just is a memorable moment that you had growing up out here?
A memorable moment.
Yeah, whether positive, negative, whatever.
Memorable, I ain't gonna lie, RP my son days. That's probably that's a memory. That's something I'll never forget. My son days.
Yeah.
And so that's probably my son passed away. RP my son days.
Got you.
That's a I don't want to say negative, but that's not really
Yeah.
Regular shit though, how that should go.
Yeah, my condolences.
Appreciate that.
No doubt. So talk to the people a little bit about when Bory started to start with the music. Where was the inspiration there?
I ain't gonna lie. I was free my son AI. I don't know if you know my son AI.
Of course.
Yeah, my son AI. Free my son AI and my son Mula. They fake. They was rapping before me and shit, and they wasn't really serious with it, but they was rapping though.
Yeah.
So when I seen them rapping, I'm nah, I could do this shit. For me, and one of my sons, he not even my son no more. I don't even fuck with him, but. He fake helped me write my I ain't gonna say his name, but the nigga fake helped me write my first verse.
Yeah.
And then I went to the studio with AI Mula and I did this shit. And then after that it was niggas was you might as well keep rapping. That was the end of 2017 or something like that.
Okay.
But I ain't never dropped none. I was just playing around for the guys to listen to, for me.
Yeah. And
then I wanna say 8-9 months ago, 10 months ago, when that Evil Twins dropped, 10 months ago, right? It was 10 months ago. Yeah, that's when I faked when my son Mula. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We almost had 200 on that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody go rush that.
Yeah, you saying AI Mula kind of inspired you. I remember looking back at their videos. Them niggas was 9 years old, 10 years old rapping.
Outside. This is what I'm trying to tell niggas. This is what I'm trying to tell niggas, bro. Niggas is the Bronx started this. Brooklyn started this. Yeah, all right. I give niggas they flowers and shit, but we been doing this shit, bro. Niggas may not have recognized we was doing this shit though, bro.
Yeah.
And niggas that was really in tune peeped it, bro. We been doing this shit. My son AI was 11, 12, like shooting videos. 2018, 2017, my son just hitting 600K.
Yeah.
Niggas wasn't doing that. Niggas was not doing that, bro. That's like, I'm gonna need niggas to start realizing. Feel me? Niggas be bugging. Niggas be trying to play us, bro. Like, no cap.
Yeah.
No funny shit. Yeah, come on, bro.
You know,
it's a minute. Like, that was a minute ago.
When you see, because you say, like, he wasn't really taking it serious. Mula wasn't really taking it serious like that. Like, when you see his situation, like, being at, like you said, him getting those views at such a young age, so early, you know, and then catching, you know, doing time now. He doing, like, 9 to Life, right?
Who, AI?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a little, my son be home soon, though.
Do you feel like not knowing how serious he could have taken it kind of could have affected his, you know what I mean, his situation?
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I look at a lot of that. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I tell all my mans this, like, I believe in karma. Like, that's what I really, like, for me, I really believe that was, like, on some karma shit. Like, God really trying to show some of us that's, like, what niggas really could have been doing, feel me? Like, my son AI would have been really a lit ass nigga right now. Word of my mother, my son, he's still a lit ass nigga in jail. So imagine, like, if he was home still doing this shit. Like, so I really feel like that was a lot of karma. Like, and bro gotta, for me, just realize what he gotta do when he come home now, for me.
Yeah. Do you keep in touch with him?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was just talking to my son the other day.
Okay, how's he doing? How's, like,
he good? He's sturdy. I ain't gonna lie, he living. He good. He definitely good.
Okay. When you have talks with him, like, is there any regrets or anything he's thinking about, like, while serving his time? Like, what's the state of mind he's in right now?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He been in good spirits the whole, like, that's a strong young nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I was booked with him, like, for the beginning of his bid. I was booked for some other shit, and he had came in for that. So, I mean, bro, that's a strong nigga. Like, he always in good. He don't let that shit get to him. Like, that's one nigga I could say, like, he ain't let that shit break him, feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that shit ain't break him. He good. Of course, for me, it was, shit happens. Like, it was an accident, feel me? Niggas know that. He regretted, of course. Like, but he ain't let that shit break him, though. Like, from you see, he's still dropping and still going crazy. Like, and I salute myself for that. He a strong nigga, gangster. Because a lot of niggas would have, for me, gave up on this shit, just forgot about it. Like, for me, he ain't let that shit break him, gangster.
Yeah. I think also, you know, everybody on the outside making music. You making music, Mula making music. A lot of guys around y'all making music, and also keeping in touch with him could help him keep his spirits up as well, too. That shit is important.
Of course.
Word.
It's a fact.
So talk about, you know, you said 9 months ago, what was it? What was that song, or what was that moment that made you want to actually say, you know, I'm gonna take it serious?
I ain't gonna lie, I dropped the fucking, we shot the Evil Twins, and I was jacking it. That shit fake started going up. Gangster, that shit fake started going up, and I'm like, nah, you know, I'm gonna just take this shit serious. I'm gonna keep going. I shot another vid. I shot like 2-3 vids after that. And it's, for me, that shit had like 100K. I'm like, oh nah, me and my son Mula just fake went crazy. Like, I got mine as well, keep going, like, for me. And then like 2 months later, I did that shaking shit. So then I was like, it's like, it's like inevitable. Like, for me, I might as well, like, it's in my face, like, literally, like, for me.
Exactly.
So I just kept going with it.
Got you. You know, you speak on the Shake It record. Talk about how that. I don't know if this is true, but I heard this was, you put the chorus together, you found the beat. Is that true? Or?
Nah, that's a fact.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Fact.
Talk about that moment of finding that beat, putting the chorus together, and presenting it to Mula, Flock, Dougie, and all of them. How did that get put together?
We fucking I was with the nigga KK, right? The nigga KK was in Yonkers, and he had linked me. He asked me, like, yo, you trying to go to the booth? So we just go to the booth or whatever. I guess Dougie had the session. Dougie was already in there. Mula wasn't there. Mula wasn't at the first session when we made the song. We made the song. We found in the beat. He told me look for a beat in it and shit. It took us like probably like 30, 40 minutes. Like probably not even like 25 minutes to find that beat first. The nigga Dougie wasn't even jacking it, gangsta. Dougie wasn't even jacking the beat.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, go find another one. KK like, what? Play that shit back. I played it back. I'm like, yeah, he bugging. I'm jacking that. I played the shit. We sat there, listened to it for like 15, 20 minutes. Niggas is dancing, geeking. We getting high shit, regular shit. My son KK was like, watch this. KK dad said to me, like, watch this, boy. He went in the booth. He did that shit like 5 minutes off the
Like
top.
freestyling?
Freestyle off the top, like 5 minutes.
Wow.
Like, he said the first 2 lines. He did it over, and he did it again, and it was over. He just did it. It was over. I'm like, all right, he fake shitted. I ain't gonna lie. So I went in the corner. I got on my phone. Now that's when I did my verse. We was all in the booth together though. We was all like fake kind of like trying to make sure all of our shit was like put together for me, like so the whole song wouldn't be thrown off. After Dougie did his verse, we ain't know what to do. Like we just sitting there.
So now at this point it's you, Dougie, and Flock on the song only. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So now we just it's KK first, then it's me, then it's Dougie.
Yeah.
We fucking after that, we just sitting there like, damn, what should we do with this shit? Like, I don't know how that shit came to my head, bro. That shit came to my head out of nowhere. Like, I'm like, yo, I got something. Like, they like, let me hear it. I said the shaking shit. They fake like brushed it off a little bit. They wasn't like really paying too much attention to it. The nigga Dougie was about to go in and say something. He like, nah, I'm gonna keep going. He ain't say nothing. I'm like, fuck that. I'm about to put this shit down.
Yeah.
I put this shit down and shit sound crazy. The engineer made the shit sound fire. So I'm like, wow, yeah, that's tough. I'm jacking that. We just kept it like that. And then after that, we were supposed to finish the song, but KK had to go somewhere. So he like, just leave it open. We gonna finish it.
Yeah.
So we end up spinning. Then Dougie had ended up telling Mula to get on it. So Mula just got on it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was after that we was 30.
Got you. And what was that moment that y'all knew that Cardi was gonna get on the record?
I ain't gonna lie.
And if you know, how was that even pieced together?
I was in jail when I heard about the shit.
Okay.
Look, I made this shit with KK. We made the shaking shit. I got booked right after that. Then KK got booked right after me. I was booked. I end up, I forgot. Somebody told me over the phone, my son Shimi. I think it was Shimi. I think my son Shimi dad told me. Shout out my son Shimi. I think the Shimi dad told me that. The nigga like, yo, I'm hearing something about Cardi and Offset. Offset was supposed to be on the song too.
Oh,
Offset was supposed to be on it, Gangsta. Supposed to be Cardi and Offset, but I think it was some shit happened. Offset didn't get on it or whatever. It was just Cardi.
Yeah.
For me, we jacked it. Fuck it. We got Cardi. We sturdy. For me, so I'm like, so I heard the shit, but it never happened. I end up coming home like a month and a half later, 2 months later.
Yeah.
I came home on Valentine's Day too. I came home on Valentine's Day. 2 weeks go past. I never heard about it again. Then the nigga JD called me. I don't know if you know JD.
JD Bass.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
KK and the manager. He called me like, yo, you don't even know your life about to change. Mm-hmm. But whole time I'm playing stupid with him though. I knew, like, for me, I already knew because I had heard about it. So I fake already know what he about to say. But I'm like, nah, what you talking about? He like, yeah, you know, Cardi about to sound a verse in next week, right? I'm like, word? Nah, I know it's real. Like once he say I know it's real, I'm like, wow, yeah, we lit. Yeah. So then like 4 days go by. She ends up sending the verse. He sent it to me out of nowhere. Matter of fact, he calls me. He like, yo, she just sent her verse. I'm gonna send it to you. You got to make sure it can't get leaked. Yeah. Like, you know, I got you. I wasn't sending that shit to nobody. I ain't sending that shit to nobody. Word of my dad, I ain't sending that shit to nobody.
Yeah,
but
now you can't be that guy.
Yeah, word of my mother, I ain't sending that shit. All the guys asking me, they think I'm on some funny shit. I'm like, nah, I ain't sending it to nobody though. But after he told me that he sent it to me, I'm listening to the shit. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, she fake went crazy. That fake went crazy on that. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm like, oh, all right, we sturdy. Then like the next Wednesday, that shit was like a Saturday.
Yeah.
The next Wednesday, not the Wednesday that was right there, was the next Wednesday. They was like, you ready to shoot the video? And then we shot the video. That shit fake was thrown together like that. Like, gangster.
Vibes. Everybody in the video was turning up. All that. You know, when I seen, first of all, congrats on that.
Appreciate that.
How was it, you know, like for your family?
See you later.
and your friends seeing that you just started and you got a feature from Cardi B, you know, like what was everybody saying around that time?
Niggas is like, what the fuck? We made it.
Yeah.
Like, we lit. Like, gangster. My son was like, for me, that shit was crazy, bro. My family fake couldn't believe it at first. I called my mom. I called my moms. I told her and shit.
Does she know who Cardi B is?
Yeah,
like,
of course,
okay,
of course,
okay,
of course.
okay.
Now, my mom young. My mom fake like young. She
Okay.
in tune, like, so she fucking she ain't believe it at first. She's like, what you mean, Cardi? You got a song with Cardi B? Like, cause she ain't really know I was rapping like that.
Yeah.
I ain't really tell her nothing like that until that happened. And then she like, word. And then she started tuning into all my music. And she like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
And then she seen it. She seen the shit on the Shade Room. She had seen the shit on the Shade Room. She sent it to me. She like, what the fuck? This when we were shooting the video the day. Shade Room had posted it. Like right after we were shooting the video, they posted it immediately. Dumb fast. They posted it dumb fast, so she seen it. She like, what the fuck? Why you ain't tell me you was shooting a video? Then after that, it was just like, for me, everybody, my family was just happy for me after that. Like, I mean, just making, they wanted me to do his best after that. Gangster. They still support me with the music shit though. They want me to keep going with it.
Of course. That's what's up. You know, why wasn't Mula on the song? I'm gonna tell you what I heard, and then you tell me if it's facts or not. I heard basically niggas wasn't really getting paid for the song. It was either you get notoriety or you get 10 bands, and he chose the 10 bands. Is that facts or not?
Nah, the number's wrong.
Okay, but yes, the idea is right.
The number wrong, but the idea is you on the right track. Something like that for me.
What was the number?
Something like that. It was more than 10 rack.
Okay.
It was more than 10.
So I guess you chose the notoriety.
Yeah, something like that, but we still got, like, I don't want to get too into details with it, but like we still ate off of it, feel me?
Gotcha.
Either way, feel me?
Gotcha.
Like I tell bro every day, I tell him all the time, he made a mistake doing that.
Word.
I tell him all the time that shit gangster. I always tell him that you made a mistake doing that, bro.
How does he feel?
I mean, bro, like fuck it. Yeah. He after it happened, bro, was just like fuck it. He was happy for me, so it was like for me. As long as he was on some type of time where as long as it's one of us, feel me?
Yeah.
I don't even care. It don't gotta be me as long as it's one of us, feel me? Cause I know he know I'm gonna do right, feel me? So it's like either way, if it was him, I'd be happy for him. If it was me, feel me? But I always tell bro he made a mistake doing that gangsta. I always tell him that. He know that.
Got you, man. You know, when did you meet Mula? Well, when was that relationship formed with him?
I bet Mula. Where the fuck did I meet Mula? I've been doing Mula probably for up 20 not 10 plus yet.
Yeah.
But go almost 10 plus.
Okay.
Not 10 plus yet. We fake met like I think I was like 8th grade.
Yeah.
I think I was like 8th or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was like 8th or some shit like that. But for me, I met. Oh, you don't know myself. Damn.
Who that? I might know. Who?
Nah, he don't rap nothing. He don't rap nothing. He was booked.
Okay.
My son Wick. I met
you.
them first, and that's fake how I met Mula.
Yeah.
Through them, but like me and Mula like
clicked
off rip. Like that was my son. Like after I wasn't even wicking them no more. I was linking my son Mula without them. Feel me? Because I like we really like I'm in my son crib. We going to crib. We went to the same high school.
Yeah.
We went to the same high school, so that's how we really started like really fucking with each other. So after that, for me, I just locked it in with my son. That was my evil twin.
Yeah, not facts. Do you know also him? You know, I know he unfortunately is sitting up right now. Like obviously y'all keep in touch, right?
My son just called me right before this. I told him to call me during the interview, so he could say something.
Okay, smooth. Does he you know, I know a lot of times people do time, they start writing up like, yo, you know, when I come home, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna change this. Probably writing more music. Is all that happening right now?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He just spit some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie. He spit like 4 tracks back to back to me. No cap. He going crazy. Mula gonna come home on some different shit. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait. I ain't gonna lie. I fake can't wait to get in the booth just to see what he gonna do. Like, feel me? Because when you in situations like that, you only get better in situations like that. When you down and you don't got no, like, for me, you don't got no drugs, no like, for me, no, even you might have some drugs, but even if you don't, like, you thinking at your best, for me?
Yeah.
You think you healthy, you thinking at your best, like, you sleeping, your mind is perfect, like, for me, your mind is how it's supposed to be, like, so I know he probably writing some shit, he probably reading, feel me? Your vocabulary get better, that's why I can't wait to just see what he gonna do when he get to the time. I can't wait to make a track with my son.
Yeah. When is he expected to come home?
My son be home real soon. My son be home this year.
This year?
My son be home
Nah,
this year.
like next 2023. Okay.
My son be home.
I'm like, hold up, he about to come home before New Year's Eve.
Nah. He be home real soon though, like in a flash.
I bet. Free moolah, man. Word. Bet. I want to talk about. I remember when I first heard of moolah. I first heard of like Yonkers, Cottage, and everywhere. There was a point where y'all was kind of cool with RPT, right? But then somewhere things changed. From your perspective, what changed?
Pretty sure everybody know this though already, so it's not even like niggas don't know. Everybody really. Dougie is from Yonkers, like Dougie from where we at.
Okay.
This is where Dougie from for me.
Yeah.
So it was Dougie was booked when we was fucking with them niggas.
Gotcha.
When we was fucking with them niggas, Dougie was booked. Like, feel me? So we from Yonkers, we from all the way out the way. We didn't really have an understanding of how heavy it really was with them niggas, like how deep they really was beefing, or feel me? So we didn't, or feel me? We just was. They want to do music with my son Mula. So for me, we looked at it like it could be good for Mula to get exposure. For me, so we go do a track with them niggas. He went and did a track with them. Dougie ended up coming home after that. Yeah. So now he calls us. We ends up finding out what the situation really is. Like, so after that, it was just a
part ways.
We gotta part ways. Like, my son Dougie we can't do that. Like, it's just because if it was the other way around, we would expect him to do the same thing. Feel me? So it's like we gotta. It is what it is. For me, that's our man. We just met y'all niggas. We don't. For me, niggas is not like. Don't get me wrong. though. Niggas was cool with them niggas. Niggas was cool. Like, we cordial with them niggas. We was out there. But for me, niggas had to do what we had to do. Like, it's reality for me. Like, that's how I think about it. I don't give a fuck about them niggas.
Yeah. So, was there ever like a conversation like, yo, I know what we had, but it cannot be no more, like was it a convo, or was it just they seen y'all with Dougie and understood?
Nah, hell yeah. We spoke a couple times after that.
How did they feel? Like,
them niggas just felt like we was on some funny shit. I mean, it just felt like we was funny we weird for doing that, but
could they have accepted if y'all was willing to still fuck with them but still be as close with Doug?
I mean, I wouldn't expect them to do that because I wouldn't. Feel me?
Got you.
I'm not. You can't be close with you can't fuck with my ops and fuck with me. Like, it just won't work for me. So it's like,
people, hold on, not to cut you off. People say that a lot, but you never had two friends. Like, I've had two friends. Like, I love them both, but they hate one another. Like, and if they see one another, something's like, you never had that?
It's different when it's 50 niggas.
Okay.
It's 50 niggas on this side. You fuck with all 50 of these niggas. Yeah. All 50 of these niggas is trying to get my mans.
Yeah.
So now we get caught. Say we run into each other in traffic. What you gonna do? You gonna be stuck in the middle?
That's true.
You gonna just look stupid. So now it's like, for me, on some pick a side shit. Like, and that's how it gotta be, bro. It's just reality. Like, niggas gotta. It is what it is. For me, like, it's not like niggas had a real relationship with them niggas anyway. Like, it wasn't no. We wasn't locked in for years. Like, for me, we locked in with Dougie. Like, gotcha. So all that shit come before that. That's just how that go.
Yeah. Makes sense. It makes sense. Talk about the relationship with Asian Doll. I think a lot of us was shocked when we seen. At first, we seen her coming to the towns, dropping the music, and then boom, like she just took a liking to you, Mula, all of y'all, Shimi, everybody there. Like, what was that like?
Real recognize real, like that's how that like she know that's my sister, like that's my heart, Asian my heart.
Yeah.
For real, like I ain't gonna lie. She do right. So it's only right that we do right by her, like for me.
Yeah.
That's just how that go. Everybody can say what they want. Niggas hate her, niggas love her. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about when I know her, feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like for me, niggas that just be talking, niggas don't know her, for me. I know her, so it's like
Yeah.
fuck what they gotta say. That's my son, like
You know,
she ain't never do nothing to me.
yeah. You know, when people, it is, what you saying is true. Like, a lot of people have positive things to say, negative things to say, and most of the times, blogs is going to pick up the negative shit. They're going to disregard the positive.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For you up here, you know, like, what are the positives you feel like you've experienced with somebody like Asian Dog?
I ain't gonna lie, this the biggest thing to me, feel me? And I really don't care. Like when I got knocked,
Yeah.
she was answered the phone immediately.
Yeah.
What's up? I had got booked. I had got booked with Sitchy or whatever. And for me, she was on call, like for me.
Yeah.
What's up? What's going on? What's bail looking like? What's up, like for me?
Yeah.
And to me, that's a big thing to me. Like, I feel like for niggas in the streets, period, that's a big thing. Like for me,
Absolutely.
She ain't never forget about a nigga. Like for me, she was on that. She made sure she did right. So
Yeah. Genuine
I
support.
forever jack her. Like I gotta forever jack her. Like when a nigga at his lowest, when somebody help you at your lowest, you gotta make sure you forever jack him. Like for me, like, and that's a nigga lowest. For me, that's a real light. That's a low point in life. For me.
Gotcha. Now I know y'all being cool with Asian, it kinda caused a rift between y'all and Nas EBK. Now,
Fuck that nigga.
come on, Bory, let me ask the question first, man. But when I interviewed Nas, well, let me ask you, like, where did all this come from? Because all I seen was Asian was dating Dougie. Then there was this argument amongst Nas and Asian. She made claims that he said something about Dougie, and then things just it just went crazy from there. And from there, it's been back and forth between him and y'all. So for you, where did everything start?
Once he brought up 300, for me, that's where it just ended right there. Like for me, niggas gotta. That's a whole person. That's my like. That's a dead man. Like for me, niggas don't know that. So like
Somebody. Oh,
for me, that's
okay.
not a gang. Like
Gotcha.
this shit is not a gang. Like
300 is somebody was named 300.
300, yeah,
passed
and we
away.
represent for him. Like for me,
So disrespecting 300 is disrespecting
my
a
dead
friend
mans.
of you.
Yeah,
Got you.
it's not a gang. Like shit is with a family. Like
Yeah.
this shit is somebody. We do this shit for somebody. Like for me, like this shit. So when you bring shit up like that you don't know what you talking about, like now you got, for me, it is what it is after that.
Yeah.
I don't care what you got to say. So that's how I took it.
Yeah. When I interviewed him, he was basically saying like, he had an issue with Asian, and it should have just been back and forth between him and Asian, but
That's what it was. We never even. He claimed we jumped at it. He said we jumped at it.
Yeah.
He said he heard in the track that somebody said what he said for Asian. What he said? Huh?
For Asian shoot up the side.
Yeah, when he said that me or Mula, somebody in our track said that, and if he touched Asian something, he felt like we was dissing him.
Did y'all?
No, niggas don't. Yo, how could you have beef with Asian? You a whole nigga, bro. Like, Do something with yourself, bro. Like,
but I ain't gonna lie, if she's lying about what look, that's a valid reason to dislike somebody.
she's a female at the end of the day.
I'm not gonna beef with her.
All right, then that's it.
No, hold on.
Why you dissing her, talking about you catch her, she's getting ripped. You look like a goofy nigga. Like, you chasing clout. Now you chasing it. He's chasing it.
Let me ask you a real question now. Hold on. Maybe if the girl doesn't have notoriety, it might be easier to let it go. But somebody with a big platform like her saying like that's coming against your character over somebody you love. Like, it's like, you see how you just said somebody passed away that you love, and him disrespecting that person, you know, there's no going back. He could have felt the same way. Like, yo, this is somebody I fuck with, and you making these claims about me. I'm not forgiving that. And you know what I mean? I might feel that strongly about it, man or woman. I'm not agreeing with the back and forth. I wouldn't do that, but I can't knock how another man gonna feel. You feel me?
I feel what you're saying. But me, I'm a man, bro, and like the fuck, I grew up around females. Like,
yeah,
females, they argue, they like to get their point across. That's what they do. Like, they gonna say shit that they don't mean, shit that's probably not even true.
Yeah.
Feel me? So if that's the case and you know it's not true, then who gives a fuck? Feel me? That's how I feel. Like,
yeah,
you're never gonna see Agent Door. Like,
yeah,
he's never gonna run into Agent Door. So what do you like? He's chasing it at this point. Like, come on, she's doing something way big. Like come on, bro. And then now look, he got himself into something, a whole nother issue, doing extra over that. Feel me? So that's why it's like,
what you mean with it?
Like with us, like for me now,
okay,
we don't fuck with each other because he chasing it with her. For me, thinking we talking about him and nobody's even thinking about that nigga. Like for me,
did he say, like, I was looking at something when y'all was on live with Crooklyn, and then you had mentioned, yo, he said something in a freestyle, but then he had said he didn't mean that. It was just
copped it. That's what he did. He copped it.
I'm not gonna say
my son Sticky right here. My son Sticky texted him. And he copped it. That's exactly what happened. It was nothing. He copped it. He gonna try to make it seem like he ain't copped it. Now he copped it, nigga. That was it. He copped it. I talking about he didn't mean to put it in the song. And that's why, to me, that's why I said, once you mention something like that, I don't care what you say. You know, you don't say shit like that by accident. The fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga tried to say he said something totally different and take it off. And
yeah, that's when y'all went into.
Yeah, feel me? So then that's when I said something. Feel me? You're like how, like you said, feel me? When somebody like that with a platform is dissing, like something like that, feel me? I'm a rapper. That's a man now, so now it's different.
Gotcha.
It's man on man now. It's different for me. It's not man on female. Now it's different for me. I'm a rapper, so now I'm a defend. Feel me? Now so I dissed him back. Feel me? So then now it was, after that it was just over. Like,
yeah, you know, I always question, like, could two people diss one another? Like, let's say it's two friends. Like, I've been in arguments. I done seen arguments with my mans, and I done been in arguments with my mans, and we done fought. We done said crazy shit to one another, but then there's some point where we get back. Like, is there room for that? Cause I feel like y'all young. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you mean? Like with certain, like with everybody?
With
like
certain people, with him. Is there room for somebody to make a mistake and go too far, and for you to be like, all right, man, this shit ain't worth it. Like, let's get past it.
Nah, cause I don't know him.
Oh, you never knew him?
I don't know that nigga. Like, that's not my man.
Okay.
I don't know that nigga. So now you, feel me? You don't got no room. You don't got no, feel me? No room for me to forgive you. Like,
okay.
I don't, none of that.
Yeah.
Feel me? That's it. That's how that go.
Gotcha. All right, but you know, before you talked about how when you heard about the song being Cardi jumping on the song, you was locked up, and then you came home Valentine's Day. I know it's over and everything. You're done with all that. They're like coming home and it's got you. I bet. So what did you get locked up for? How much time did you do? What was that whole time like in your life?
I got knocked for the pole. I got fucking but I spanked that shit though. So.
Okay.
I'm swag. That's ain't nothing. After that, it was like I might as well go up.
Yeah.
You know me? So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. All right, bet. Are there any specific producers that you're interested in working with?
I ain't gonna lie. You know, I don't know if you know Nolan. I don't know how you.
It's like GNAR or some shit like that. Am I bugging?
I think it is.
Okay,
I think it
okay.
is. Some shit. I think it is. I think it is that though. But he be fake sending me shit like I ain't gonna lie. I don't be really on some. Yo, I don't be telling like producers. I got like probably like 3 of the same producers I go to and just tell me to like send me a pack when I go to the booth for me.
Yeah.
And I do that. So like I don't really be into the like the looking at producers and really like for me, I don't really be onto that like
Yeah, all right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Got you.
But I want all the drill, the best drill rappers, the best drill producers to tap in with me. For me, gangster.
Bad. But so, you know, what's next for Boy 300? Like, what's next for you? What you got in store for the people come 2023?
I got some features. I ain't gonna lie. I got some big features coming. I got some more features coming.
Got you.
I got a couple features dropping. A couple Brooklyn rappers. I'm about to try to get on I'm about to get on my project shit. You see everybody going project crazy.
Yeah, full body. I love that.
Niggas
I
is
love
going
that.
project crazy. I gotta show niggas like I gotta go project. I might drop an EP on them or something like I gotta go. But 2023 we locked in like gangster. We locked in. Me and my son Sticky right here.
Let's do
Gangster.
it.
We locked in. Facts. We going 2023. We going crazy.
I bet. Listen, man, Boy 300. Word, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you keeping it 100, telling the people the story. I ain't gonna lie, I really feel like this was a genuine interview. Like, some of these questions I asked other people, and I don't feel like I got like genuine answers all the way, but I really respect the fact that you gave genuine answers, man. And
of course.
Word. Listen, man, I hope you go up. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Word. Keep going crazy. 2023. Make it your year, man. Let's get it.